Hello everybody. Today's video is that you will become immune to the stupid narcissistic tactics eventually. It took me years, to be bluntly honest. It was a long journey, but you will become immune to it. You'll start to see it blatantly obvious, which most of them are actually blatantly obvious. Um, Eventually. It's the reason I bring this up is I have a friend, acquaintance that I can't say full blown narcissism, but definitely somewhere along the spectrum of narcissistic tendencies. And God, they've just, I basically just kind of like stopped hanging out with them because every time I hung out with them, it was drama, it was bullshit, it was like, bleh, it was just draining. Um, um, a couple days ago they were text messaging me like, where you been? And I was like, yeah, I've been working and doing my stuff and blah blah blah. And then it was like almost immediately it was like, how you been? Blah blah blah. And then it was like drama instantly. Talking about just drama ass shit, like, um I deleted the conversation because I didn't even want to look at it, but essentially, it was just, I could tell that this individual was contacting me just to start shit. Like, I instantly knew it. And then he was like, well, what happened that one night? And I literally, point by point, explained the entire thing. I was like, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. And then, it completely gaslit me. Like, 100%. It was like, I think you have your facts wrong. You must be crazy. That's not what happened. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't feed into it because I learned not to feed in their shit. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I literally just fact for fact. These are facts. These are not fucking like made up shit. Fact for fact told you what's happening. And you're telling me, I think you're crazy. You have your facts wrong. I was like, gaslight. Holy fucking gaslight. I was like, what do you. I mean, it was so fucking obvious that he wanted to start shit. And it was so fucking obvious that he was trying to gaslight the fuck out of me. I mean, the facts are facts, people. And narcissists are going to make you think that all your facts are wrong and you're crazy. Is what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that you're crazy. Um, so it was just, their brain is so fucked up. They're fucked up people. I don't know. Like, fucking 3 or 4 years ago, I probably would have fell for it and been like trying to defend myself. No, you don't get it. This is what happened, and this is why I care, and blah. And he would have been like, "Oh yes, I got the reaction." But eventually, it becomes so fucking obvious. It's like, I mean, it's just amazing how predictable and childlike these people are, and how dumb they are. Like, it it shocks me how stupid they really are, actually. um, I'm kind of scattered brain today, but the whole point I'm trying to make here is that eventually you're not going to fall for these things anymore. Once you learn enough, once you go through all this, you're not going to be sitting there like thinking that these people are these clever monsters. They are monsters. They're not clever. And once you learn their game, like, it's totally obvious. It's just the second they start, you can be like, "Are you serious? You serious right now?" This, yeah, it's ridiculous. But like I said, whole point here is that eventually you don't fall for this crap anymore, at all. You know, I went out on a date recently, and girls was totally, like, obviously manipulative. And it's just you don't see the world the same after all this. I mean, you see it in a more clear and healthy light, but everything changes. And to be bluntly honest, and I'm sure y'all realize this too, after you gain all this knowledge, after you realize manipulation tactics and so on and so forth, then the world becomes a lot lonelier, to be honest. Just because it's so. Maybe it's just my age, because I'm relatively young compared to other people that do this. Um, but it's so hard to meet people that are like on my level and that can understand that sort of stuff. It's practically impossible, actually. So that's a downfall to it. I find myself that I get along with older people now more than I do people my age, just because people my age simply don't understand. They don't hasn't clicked with them yet, that this type of shit exists. I keep shifting the screen so y'all can see Boo. Anyway, I'm totally rambling today, but at least you get to see Boo, right? Meow. What are you doing? So, there is an end to all this. I mean, you will get to a point where all this shit is blatantly obvious and you're like, seriously, go fuck yourself. But at the same time, when that happens, the world does come a little bit lonelier because nobody gets it. Nobody understands it. Um, yeah, yeah, for pros and cons, all of it is intertwined, I suppose. Anyway, I'll stop rambling for today. This is ridiculous. And I shall talk to you later.